Look out, here she comes, the woman that I love. It's too bad she'll never know. Yeah, I can't tell her how I feel, because she has someone who makes her happy. I'm a ghost in these walls.
Hey guys, so I know that I personally know that I have been wanting to film this video for a while now. I'm not sure why I came up with the idea of it. It's just something that I've never shared with you guys, and I felt like today was the best day to film it, because currently right now I'm just like, before I sat down to record this video, I went through a little meltdown. Give me just a second. Okay, I'm back. So before I started filming this video, I went through a little meltdown, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and sit down and I'm gonna talk about it. So I knew that I wanted to record it and I wanted to upload it for this upcoming week. Sophia's right over here, but I want to talk to you guys about something that I never talked to you guys about. I don't like talking about it. It's gonna take a lot of me to talk about this topic, because I always try to bring positivity to everyone's world. I always try to bring positivity to the life around me, and there are just some times where you can't do that, and you try to do it so much, you try to support people so much, you try to bring so much positivity and light into someone's world, that they don't do that for you. And we're human beings at the end of the day, but as human beings, we take everything that people tell us for granted. So for example, something good that someone tells you, you take that for granted. You're like, oh, okay, thank you, whatever. It makes you feel good, but you take it for granted. And sometimes you don't do the good. You don't reach out to people asking them how are they, how are you doing, are you doing okay, how's everything going, like for real, like how are you doing. A lot of people don't do that, and it truly sucks. And what I wanted to talk to you guys about is anxiety and depression. A lot of you say and know that depression is bad. Yes, depression is bad. I mean, the word period sounds bad. But if you've never been through depression, you really will never, ever understand depression. If you have gone through depression, you will understand 100% how sad it is. How it makes you feel so vulnerable, how it makes you feel like you're the biggest, and I'm gonna be 100% real with you guys, how it makes you feel like you're the biggest piece of shit in this world. It makes you feel worthless, and all these things sound horrible, literally sound horrible. But when you are a person that you see the light at the end of the tunnel, but you feel like you can't get there, you always try to bring positivity into this world little by little, no matter what, like little pieces here and there of positivity, because at the end of the day, you need to be grateful for the things that you have in life. You need to be grateful for living each and every day, waking up and just being grateful, just thanking God for giving you another chance. But anxiety and depression is a whole nother level. Before I had Sophia, my anxiety was like kind of, you know, in the middle. My depression was a little bit gone. It wasn't really there, but it was a little bit gone. It wasn't as bad as it once used to be. After I had Sophia, my anxiety off the roof. There are days, well, almost every day, that, I mean, I'm so sorry. Like, so we have to get through this video with Sophia screaming in the background. But there are days where, and mainly every day, where so many bad thoughts go through my head. Like, so many bad things that can happen to me, that can happen to my family. And this is something I never wanted to share with you guys because, again, it makes me feel vulnerable. I am paranoid. I am completely just scared, paranoid of going out with my daughter. I am terrified of it whenever I go out to the store, whenever I go out, if I go out to the park with her. I used to go out and walk down the street with her to exercise. I am scared to do that. I'm scared of so many things. I'm a homebody. I don't like going to people's houses. I hate it completely. I hate going to people's houses. I just like being here with my daughter, with my husband, my family, because these are the people that I've stuck around with. These are the people that understand me 100%. These are the people that are going to be here no matter what. They're the ones that are never going to judge me. They're the ones that, no matter what, whether I'm up or down, they're always going to be there. And I don't have to try my hardest to be accepted by them. That is how anxiety and depression is. You want to be accepted all the time. You want to think that you're doing the right thing. You want people to tell you, hey, you're doing so good. Hey, you're doing so good in your life. Good job. You want to be accepted. You want to be considered. That is what I go through every single day. I want to be considered. I want to be understood. I want to be acknowledged. And one thing that I have to understand is that the majority of the people around you, they're not going to do that. They're just going to pretty much, if they do consider you, it's just because they have to. And it's kind of sad. So I know I'm talking really slow because I'm really like pouring my heart out and my mind out, and I really don't like talking about this because I'm just so emotional about it. But it's really something that affects my daily life. Every single time that I go to sleep, I'm constantly thinking about what could happen to my family. What wrong, like if someone can get in this house, if someone can break in. I'm constantly thinking, is someone gonna rob me? Is someone gonna jump me and my daughter? I'm constantly thinking if someone's gonna take my daughter. I am thinking all of these things 24/7. That is how bad, baby. That is how bad my anxiety is. With my depression, I get little pieces of it here and there. It comes, it goes, it comes, it goes. When it does come, I feel like I close myself in. I feel like I'm the biggest piece of shit in this world. I feel like I'm not worth anything. And that is seriously, it's seriously the saddest thing that you can say to yourself, because you are worth something. You really are worth something. On my Instagram, I always try to talk positivity. On social media, I connect and I share with so many of you guys. And I always try to share positivity. I always try to give positivity back to you mamas that are going through a lot of stuff, because I've gone through it all. But let's be real here. This is life. We all got something going on that we don't talk about, because some things we just need to, or we want to, just not say. Many of you do not understand that I share a lot of my life with you. A lot of you are not okay with it. A lot of you may talk a lot of trash that Why am I sharing so much of my life? That's so personal, all these things. At the end of the day, that's just how I am. And the reason why I do it is not because I want you to be nosy about my life. I don't care about that. I'm not trying to be nosy about anyone's life either. I do it because I have been through it, because I understand and I know, and I want, like, sometimes I look for these videos. Sometimes I look for real people that explain how life really is. I am so grateful for everything that I have in my life. After Sophia came into this world, she has made everything so much easier, or at least a little bit easier. You know, talking about my anxiety and my depression, she has made things a little bit easier. With depression, she has made it a lot better, because I'm not constantly, you know, I mean, I am constantly thinking about all the bad thoughts, but I would never in this world try to hurt myself or just hurt myself ever again like I was in the past. The depression that I had in the past was just out of hand, and I never even knew what depression was until it hit me. So if you're going through this right now, I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, yeah, just be positive, just live your life. I'm not gonna say that, because I know how hard it is to say that. Someone that hasn't been through depression can tell you that. Someone that hasn't been through it can tell you that. But when you have been through it, or if you're currently going through it, those words don't mean shit. Those words do not mean anything. You are the only person that can change that. You are the only person that can work hard on yourself to make yourself feel better. You're the only person what, baby? You are the only person that can work on yourself, period. Anyone else that tells you anything is just, they don't understand you. They've never been through it. Or, I mean, of course, if they haven't been through it, they will never understand you. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you to be positive. I'm not going to sit here and tell you to calm down. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that everything is going to be okay, because I'm going through it and I've been through it, and those words don't mean anything to me, because at the end of the day, the only person that can truly tell that to you is yourself. And the only person that's going to believe that is yourself. No one else can tell you anything in this world, because the only person that can change is you. The only person that can make yourself feel better is you. Everything in this world is your mind. Everything in this world is you. So I wanted to share a little with you guys to let you know that my life isn't perfect. Nobody's life is perfect. I have to go through this daily, every single day, morning, night, middle of the day, every single day. I don't want to leave my house. If lately it's been like, if I have to leave my house, then I try to go do things that make me happy. I try to go get coffee. I try to go to the store, walk around. Even like that, I'm constantly thinking wrong things. I'm constantly thinking bad things. And I know I can't live in a box. I know I can't live in a bubble. But that's just anxiety for you. That's just anxiety and depression for you. I haven't sat down to think that this is something medical. I need any medicine for my anxiety, or that I need to go to physical therapy for it. I don't want to go through that. I don't want to go through that. I've been dealing for it for a good period of my life, and I feel like it's just gonna come and it's gonna go. There are gonna be times where I'm doing really good. There are gonna be times where it's gonna be there. But I really wanted to share with you guys how I don't share everything with you guys, and how behind the camera, behind my phone, I have a lot going on. If you want to talk about it, if you need any type of, I don't know, someone to talk to, a shoulder to lie on, then just message me on Instagram. I'm constantly available. And I hope you all get through this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It will mean absolutely the world to me. And I hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye.